Hello Capricorn singles, so we'll be looking at your next date here. This person's personality. We have 6 of Wands, 5 of Swords. A little bit of an ego coming through here. Capricorn can be someone who's very successful. They do get a lot of attention, and if I were to be honest, can be a bit full of themselves. Bit of a mask they're wearing though. If I look at their energy on this first date, it seems like there's a lot of inner turmoil, a lot of sadness here, but can be that energy also where there's a void here, right? And they try to fill that by perhaps going out, having a lot of people around them so they don't have to be on their own with their thoughts, right? Some of you, this person fears their own company. They don't want to confront their inner demons. But they're very popular and likely have a lot of people surrounding them, perhaps friends, a lot of friends, acquaintances. I do want more information on their energy. Whoa, okay, 1 second. Is Capricorn singles next date? What can you tell us about this person? I apologize if I'm shaking the camera. Who is Capricorn singles next date? Their personality. Aries. The radical. We see that. 6 of Wands is fire energy, but it's a Jupiter in Leo. So we have active, self-starting, daring, fierce, assertive, fiery, bossy. Can be selfish, macho, argumentative, competitive. Oh wow, this card summed up their entire personality. So their more negative side is that they're argumentative, they're competitive, they can be impulsive, and we see that with the 5 of Swords. They have a bit of a sharp tongue. This person's likely the one to reach out to you first. They don't like losing. Yeah. They may have Mercury and Aries. They're very blunt. They say it like it is. Sometimes that can rub people the wrong way. I say, yeah, a bit of a sharp tongue, because how you'll meet, we have Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving energy. Sometimes can be a bit chaotic, erratic. So some of you, this is sort of out of the blue communication. So you can't really predict this with the Knight of Swords. But with my homemade deck, what they were giving us, we have you will be out of town when you meet this person. So Knight of Swords can definitely, he's on his horse, so travel may be involved. Some of you with the Swords energy, it can be online, right? Because I'm seeing this person may have options. You definitely have options. So some of you could be trying out online dating. We have you will not be sure about this person. 444. Maybe a number sequence you see around the time you meet this person. But 4s also talk about stability, structure. We have very attractive, just your type, you won't miss them. So instant attraction. I feel it's mutual here. But yeah, you don't know much about this person, so you'll want more information. With you will not be sure about this person. But for months, we have May and September coming through. But we also have 5 of Pentacles for when you'll meet this person. So it can be, I'm being drawn to 2 scenarios here, right? One, they're out in the cold, the winter is coming to mind, right? And others of you, it can be May, because we also have May here. With this timing deck, which I pulled out for fun, we have October. Again, sort of fall, winter. We have bide your time. Stop obsessing. So if you've been obsessing about meeting someone, that is hindering this process, because I do see some of you manifesting. But we also have a June, divine timing, ahead of time. So yeah, it really depends on your energy. You can call this person in sooner. That is coming through, but definitely I'm seeing a lot of you anywhere from May to October. you may meet this person or go on your first date. This person's energy on the first date, we have 5 of Cups, Ace of Swords. It's interesting, right? We have the black cloak. He's looking down at the 3 cups that have spilled over, and behind him is the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Clarity, direction, and this direction is pointing in your direction, right? Is what I'm getting. You're worthy, because I'm being drawn to the crown here, and we have you represented by Hierophant. This person, because of their past disappointments, I don't know what happened to them in their past. I might clarify this energy, but they're in a bit of a mourning period for whatever reason, and they're not really seeing things clearly. They like you. There'll be strong communication here on the first date, but their energy is very different in comparison to yours. I need more clarity. A little bit. Why are they disappointed? Why is 5 of Cups here for this person's energy? Yeah, whoa. I was getting darkness here. Devil, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. This person may have involved them in some difficult situations because they can be impulsive. They leap before they look, right? And that has gotten them into some tricky situations. So they're coming out of some betrayal, some ending. So they're still very much focused on the past. Why is Ace of Swords here? So I'm telling you, when you meet this person in the future, they have some dark energy here. They're still holding on to their past. Yeah, it's like you represent a new beginning after whatever the 10 of Swords was. They're feeling very hopeful when it comes to you. Once they lift up their head and see you, that is. But yeah, they're open to conversation, communicating. They feel like this is destined with the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like you walk in or you enter the life at the perfect time. And some of you, it's that scenario where they're going through a breakup and there's you right around the corner. So they don't even have that time to process what happened. Because Knight of Swords is like, right? Some of you, there was a secret affair, a secret third party. That is what is going on in this person's energy. We have a lot of aces here. Yeah, they see a lot of potential. They'll be happy to have met you. They're going from the 5 of Cups to the 10. There's potential here, but we're seeing a lot of aces. Aces talk about seeds, Capricorn. So it's something we have to put in work. We have to nurture, water for that to grow into the 10 of Cups. But right now in your outcome, they're saying here is an offer. Now it's up to you what you make of this, right? Magician. Because I asked, is there potential for long term? We have the Magician. They're saying you have all the tools at your disposal, right? The cups, the pentacles, the swords, the wands. You can make this happen if you want to, right? Magician. You're in power here for a lot of you. Your energy, this is crazy. Hierophant, 10 of Pentacles. You're as stable as one can be. A lot of you, if this reading is resonating, the reason you're going on this date is because you want long term. You want family. You're coming through as very traditional. Someone who wants stability. You want that home life. You want that family. You want children. Some of you want pets. So you're very clear here when it comes to what you want from a potential suitor. And a lot of you are dating for marriage, is what I'm getting, right? But yeah, you'll be very traditional, respectful. Some of you, you identify as the more masculine energy. You may be the one. It's a very gentleman, gentlewoman energy. Some of you may offer to pay. You know, if you go out to a restaurant or bar. Some of you, this may even be like a family get-together. They didn't really give us scenarios. What they were telling us is that it's unexpected. But this can be some marriage, some celebration. So there may be other people around here as well, which is why there's only conversation here, right? Nothing too emotional or passionate. But it's sudden. Wheel of Fortune is also something that's sort of out of the blue, but it is fated. You're meant to cross paths. How this person will be viewing you with Two of Wands. Some of them are seeing you as someone who's at a distance, right? He's holding the globe, but that you have a decision to make when it comes to the situation. But they see you as very focused, someone who has a vision for yourself. You know where you're headed. You have a good head on your shoulders. You're very mature. But you're at a crossroads is how they're seeing you. How you'll be viewing them. We have Page of Cups. Someone who's very sweet. They may be younger, or just, it doesn't really matter. It's a small expression of love. You'll see that they're very sensitive. They'll be flirting with you. It's nothing too sexual or passionate or anything. It's just whispering sweet nothings. Can be giving you compliments, being receptive to your energy. You'll like them, but some of you may feel that they're a bit immature. If I look at their personality here with the Five of Swords, Page of Cups, so you may feel, because you're coming through as more of the elderly, someone with a lot of wisdom. Some of you may be older, literally. But yeah, some of you may feel there's something a bit childish about them, but you'll like them, is what is coming through. The potential outcome, we have Hermit, Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands. Yeah, this person's walking away from something. They're feeling very low. Some of them may have been single for a while, but they're not happy now being single. They want some... What are they looking for? What is this person looking for in a potential partner? What is... I didn't ask this for the other signs, but yeah, they're looking for stability. Emperor, look at that. 4, 4, 4. Wow. Do you see that? Look, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. They're looking for you. It may take them a bit to realize this, but whoa. Yeah, they want someone who's stable. Pretty much they want someone exactly like you. Someone who's not about drama. Someone who wants something solid, committed, family. Ooh, and King of Pentacles. It doesn't get more stable. Wow. Look at that. Devil, Justice, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Goodness, this person's looking for you, Capricorn. King of Pentacles is your energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're embodying more Taurus energy though, and that is what they're looking for with Hierophant here. Wow, you have a lot. Anyone would be so lucky to be with you, Capricorn. You have a lot to offer. I see a lot of loyalty, integrity, very high vibrational. You will be. If you're not there, that is where you're headed. But yeah, this person likely wants something long-term. And if we look at the character, he's walked away from the 8 Cups, whatever this disappointment was, and you represent this new beginning, Ace of Cups. It's divinely guided. I see a lot of flirting and back and forth communication. It's not telling me which way this will go. But what it is telling me is that a lot of this is in your hands as well, right? But communication is key, Mercury. Really get to know each other. This can really work is all I can say about that here. Let's look at your oracle cards. So it'll be you versus them. Let's look at this. We have unconventional. Let's do something different instead of the first date cliches. Here they're painting. So there may be something unconventional about your first date. I won't try to predict what that is, but it'll be different for each one of you. So perhaps not the regular, movies, dinner. Maybe you plan some exciting adventure or something, or travel. But be safe, right? Especially if it is online. Make sure it's out in public or there's other people around. We have ego issues. You're so amazing. I'm trying not to self-sabotage and let my fears get the best of me. So some of you, this may be triggering. If it is, it's not obvious. You're coming through as very controlled. and sturdy. Strong, sturdy is your energy. But yeah, you're so amazing. So yeah, you'll find this person to be amazing on this first date. But something about this person may be triggering for you as well, is what I'm picking up on. We have self-consciousness, which we have here. You know, hopefully I won't let my fears get the best of me. If you are a bit self-conscious, this person won't be able to tell. You do a good job at hiding any insecurities if that is the case. But you're amazing, especially if, see, I'm not saying you're better than this person, but your energies are really up there. Their energy is 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, Ace of Swords. You're a Hierophant, 10 of Pentacles. So you're a perfect 10, right? You have nothing to worry about. Just be yourself. We have giving. He's giving her a gift. So some of you may offer this person something, a gift, but the Page of Cups was also holding a cup. So some of you will be getting a gift. It can be flowers, a lot of Taurus energy. For you, if you're not, you know, about gifts on the first date, it can be words of affirmation, maybe a love language, or just giving them compliments, right? Especially if they're feeling a bit low, they're discussing their past, you'll be very uplifting and encouraging for this person. And you, right? They're also giving you pages, it's small offers, but for the first date, makes sense. I've been so moody lately. My feelings are all over the place. I have no clue what to do anymore. Yeah, I feel like with the ego issues, self-consciousness, triggers. So yeah, you may feel a bit moody here. He looks frustrated with the ego issues, right? With his hand over his forehead. So there may be some frustration here. I've been keeping us a secret for so long. I feel nobody will understand our love. So this may be, you're coming through as someone very traditional, someone who follows the rules. You try to do the right thing. I was seeing integrity. I'm not sure why you have to keep the situation a secret. For some of you, it can be, you know, if you put your business out there, sometimes it doesn't work out, and then, you know, you're trying to avoid that. So you may want to get to know this person before you let those around you know about them, something along those lines. Or there may be something that's not socially accepted about the situation. Maybe a drastic age difference. We have some clue cards here, which we'll look at as well. And perhaps we can get more clarity. We have stalemate, no further progress, action, self-imposed restrictions, feeling stuck. And that is how they were seeing you with the Two of Wands, that you have a decision to make, right? Stalemate. But they're saying self-imposed restrictions. I've been feeling so moody, ego, self-conscious. You're keeping yourself stuck. It's that Eight of Swords energy, right? So you may convince yourself out of this situation. Fears may hold you back, really, is what I'm getting from this. Let's look at their energy. We have in their head. I can't quiet the noise in my head, so this can be an overthinker as well. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. They'll be thinking a lot about you, definitely. We have physical attraction. I love all your curves. You're my definition of perfect. So physically, you're this person's ideal type. They love everything about you, your body shape, and the way you dress, the way you smell. The chemistry is definitely there. I'm also seeing a strong mental connection this person will feel with you within their head. They'll really like you. Definitely. We have self-worth. This person has a healthy self-worth, and they're very confident. They've been working on themselves. I don't see any issues there. They know what they're worth. They know what they want. We have trust. So they'll feel like, yeah, I was getting that. They'll feel like you're someone that they can trust, someone they can take that leap of faith with. Some of you, there's distance, so they may have to travel to you. They're willing to put in the work. That is what I'm getting from them. We have distance between us has made me realize just how important you are to me. I made the wrong choices. Very few of you, this can be a past energy that you will be getting back together, but that's like 5 of you. I don't get that message strongly. I see a lot of aces. New love is what I'm intuitively feeling. But what is standing out to me is distance. So yeah, initially there may be distance, because we see the plane here with the parachute, right? So they're sort of having to have faith, trust. So it may take a while for you to see each other face to face. We also had you will be out of town, so they may be in a different city, country. You may meet while you're traveling. Okay, I never saw this card. I love the 2 of you for different reasons. It's been really difficult making a choice. I made the wrong choices. It's been really difficult making a choice. Some of you may have dealt with an energy who chose someone else over you, or this person may have another option around the time you meet. You both had options. So they'll have a decision to make. That is coming through. And we have playing dumb. Pretending not to know the truth, doing anything to avoid change, avoiding responsibility. Yeah, because they're healing. They're not ready to fully, jump into something committed, but it doesn't mean it can't get there. So initially, I have to be honest with you. You may feel like this person's stringing you along, but they keep telling me about communication. So make sure you ask a lot of questions about their past. Really dig here. I don't see 50-50 here. I don't want to say I don't see a bad person. I don't see the most positive energy. I mean, they have their own struggles. You're looking like your energy's a bit elevated. Does that make sense? Like you're here and this person's here. They have a ways to go to match you. But we also have the masculine, in full control of the situation, decisive in his decisions, hard to emotionally manipulate. And behind that, we have fated love, life partner, soulmate. This love will help you grow, instant deep connection. It's mutual. I'm getting a lot of you, if it is online or something, this person may have another option around the time you meet. If they choose the other person, they'll be very regretful because it's not going to work out with that person. Ooh, is what I'm getting, Capricorn. Let's get clues about this person. Who is Capricorn single's next date? You're both on the same page in that you're both dating for long term. But this person may take a while to commit is what I'm getting. But let's see. Who is Capricorn single's next? Scorpio. You're dating a Scorpio. Well, 5 of Cups is actually Mars and Scorpio. And we also have it intense. It's funny, Scorpio and intense go hand in hand. The depth of this person's thoughts and emotions may indicate a high intellect and strong focus on their subject. This person is a laser focus. So once they have their eyes on you, good luck. They can be very possessive. We have fiercely protective and loyal, stand strong in their convictions, and can sting if needed to defend their position. Yes, they're very strong. And they have no problem standing up for themselves, and they have a sharp tongue. They can really put a person in their place, right? If they feel anyone's overstepping their boundaries. But this may be frustrating here as well. You're feeling stuck. They have a decision to make. Sort of up in the air. We have Taurus. You were embodying Taurus, but this can be a Scorpio Taurus. Say you have strong Scorpio Capricorn placements, or they do. We have stable, enjoys aesthetics and comfort as they're ruled by Venus. Loyal. See, we have a loyal here twice. Loyal and kind. Yeah, you're viewing them as someone who's very kind with you. Can be stubborn. Yeah, that's Taurus the bull. We had that with the 5 of Swords. You know what, though, with that stubborn energy, yeah, this person's not the most flexible here. We have 2 fixed signs representing their personality. Who is Capricorn singles next date? Sometimes what can happen if they're not a literal Scorpio or Taurus Capricorn, it can be someone with strong 8th house or 2nd house placements, right? Say if they have 4 of their planets in the 2nd house, there's a strong influence of Taurus there, which a lot of people overlook, but is very significant, right? Sometimes we can say, oh, Taurus, Scorpio, and you can say, oh, well, my person's not a Taurus, but then half of their planets are in the 2nd house. So you see, they don't literally have to be a sun, moon, rising, Scorpio, or Taurus. But these signs, they embody a lot of these traits here, is what is coming through. Counselor, adept at mediating when the situation warrants. They easily guide people through difficult circumstances. Let's get one more. So they may literally be a counselor. They'd be great with children, younger energies. But you know what? I'm getting sort of like a personal trainer or someone who would be a good PE teacher or something. They're good at motivating others is what I'm getting. They also have strong water, which we had Scorpio. Water rules the heart chakra. A person with strong water energy must ground and temper emotions. They have the good balance with Taurus and water. And we have Virgo here, which we had in the outcome. Virgos are great planners and organizers. They can have a tendency to overthink or overanalyze. They have a tendency to overthink in their head. I can't quiet the noise in my mind, in my head. Yeah. Overthinker. They're analyzing everything, paying attention to the details. Can be a bit of a perfectionist here as well. But we have Taurus, Virgo, and Scorpio. It can work. Who is Capricorn singles next date? Capricorn singles. Good communicator. Okay, we like that. And I was telling you communication is key with Magician. Who is Capricorn singles next date? Okay, passionate, we're not surprised with Scorpio, and we also had that. Where'd it go? Let me find it. Physical attraction. I love all your curves. You're my definition of perfect. So strong chemistry. Some of you, long distance lover. Who is Capricorn singles next date? Some of you, work relationship was coming through. Someone you meet through work. Who is Capricorn singles next date? Single parent. This has been coming through for a lot of signs. We're reading for a lot of people, so really depends. They may be single parent, a caretaker. We also had that counselor energy. But it can also be that they grew up, right, with a single parent. It really depends. You're the only sign to get this. They're a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Once they let their guard down. But we also have non-committal, so it may take a while for this person to actually, if that is what you want, right? Who is Capricorn singles next date? A few more. Divorced. So we have single parent and divorced. Again, caretaker. And we have closed off. Self-absorbed, manipulator, cultural difference, when you least expect it. Yeah, this person can be very self-absorbed. I see that with the 5 of Cups Hermit, but it seems to be that they're dealing with some, almost seems like, I don't like using the word depression, but just feeling very low. There's some emotional issues here because of something they may be recovering from, We have the devil. Devil can represent addictions as well, right? Definitely can be a toxic relationship with divorced, where they were dealing with someone who was very controlling, toxic, right? Perhaps someone that wanted them for their money. I'm not sure. But it can also be vices, drugs, alcohol that they're recovering from. But they'll have walked away from whatever that toxicity is when you meet, because you represent Ace of Cups. So they're walking towards you. It may take them a while to, let their guard down and really trust you, but it's almost like someone who's willing to take that leap here with you. Wow, hurry up. What advice? Something flipped through. Fears. We have, despite how dark things appear, light is breaking through. Be brave and find a way through it. Yeah, we had a lot about fears, overcoming fear, What was this? Yeah. No, there was a card, right? Ego issues. I'm trying not to self-sabotage and let my fears get the best of me. And they're saying break free. Be brave.